Hey, hello everyone, X here. And as you guys can see, I'm in a pit. See? And this is the water main for a building here. There are 5 apartments in the building, and I have 5 water mains here. Well, because it got really cold, it bursted. I had 2 leaks and frozen pipes. So we fixed the leaks. We thawed out or I fixed the leaks and thawed out the pipes. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap some heat wrap around it. That way it'll never freeze. And let me show you guys what it is. See? And you wrap your copper pipes with this wrap, and it'll protect it until 40 below zero. So them pipes will never freeze again. And if you're a homeowner, I recommend you use this. Why? Because if something happens to your boiler, let's say your heat, something happens to it, boilers are susceptible to breaking down. You have a lot of components in the boiler. And let's say you're out to vacation, you turn up the heat in your house, you think everything's good, right? And you take off, and then something happens to the boiler. The electricity is still running in your house, but the boiler went out. Now everything freezes, because once the boiler is out, everything's going to freeze, including your pipes. And once that pipe bursts, you will lose your house. You'll lose all of your flooring. You'll lose your furniture. You'll lose everything. So as a backup, guys, put this on your water main. Even if your water main is not outdoors like this, even if it's indoors, because if your boiler goes out, you can lose your house from a water main leak, or from a leak from any radiator or anything that happen anywhere in your house. It might leak. So the secret to putting this on, it's really simple. You unwind it. First off, when you take it out of the package, it's wound it up like this. Don't plug that in, because they're touching. Okay, none of this insulation can touch each other, because it will burn the insulation, and you'll have a short. The insulation will become bare. So when you wrap this, make sure you wrap it like this. See? Like this. Not touching. Make sure this is no good. If you want to wrap them close like this, you got to make sure they're not touching. Even a little tiny bit. A little bit will create a burn here. The insulation will burn off. Okay, that's the most important thing about this. Otherwise, it's really simple. Anybody can do it. And like I said, a leak in your house, because something suddenly happens to your heat while you're gone, you can lose the house. So I recommend everybody pick one of these up. They're about $30. It could save you a lot of headaches. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Hey guys, X and YC Pepper here, and I finished the job. I'm gonna show you. All right. You see how the cable is coming up? They gave me an excessively long cable, so I just wrapped it around this 2x4. And it's hooked up. And I triple checked every single loop, making sure that none of the insulation, none of this wire is touching each other. They cannot overlap. Nowhere. Not even slightly. And I've checked it and I've checked it. I think I got it pretty good. And it's wrapped. As you can see, it's wrapped with most of the piping. But most importantly, I started from the main, from behind the valve. Okay, so this is not going to freeze ever again. Ever again. All they have to do is make sure that it doesn't get wet. That's the most important thing. So I bought a tarp. As you can see over there, you can't see it. It's camouflage. So I'm going to put this thing down. They're going to rebuild it, but in the meantime, the tarp is going to keep it dry. And this is going to keep it warm. The pipe's going to be nice and warm, baby. Okay, so another job finished, and I'm happy. I'm busy. I got people calling me. I have to turn down work now because I got people calling me from all over the place. But I was supposed to go work for somebody tomorrow, but my good friend of mine needs me, so I can't let him down. So I'm gonna have this other person I don't know. Whatever. There are times when you're not gonna have work, and there are times when you're overwhelmed with work. And now because it's cold and it's the winter time, us plumbers were overwhelmed with work. And I thank the man above everything. I thank him every single day, every time I work and I make money and I finish the job and it comes out the right way. I thank him because every time I thank him, I get more work and more work. It's just truth. I thank God for the work that He gives me. I ask Him for more, and He gives me more. So there you go. Again, guys, this is it here. And just wrap your pipes so you see that leak in the bottom there of the picture? Avoid that. Wrap your pipes with this thing. Boom.